Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
We go! 90 Wolf!
I got him!
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Philip Lindsay. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Philip Lindsay with his 16th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Wow, first play in the game, sees 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop it for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Stafford. And trying to run, down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Draymond Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. It's complete to Jones. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Stafford, Amendola with a catch. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. complete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Right, 22.
Throwing again at Stafford. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. Well, that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. If you make a change, a quarterback, running back, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
15 line.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. This is Royce Freeman, 2nd-year man from Oregon. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. 2nd-year punter Colby Wadman out there now for the Broncos. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Will come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Johnson. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They give to Johnson going right. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Lions on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
First down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. And keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot and run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing to Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. You think back to 2018, many people thought it would be Royce Freeman taking over as the lead back in Denver. Spent a 3rd-round pick on him, but it was Phillip Lindsay who would be in the catbird seat as the #1 running back. But still for Freeman, not a bad rookie campaign, 521 yards and 5 touchdowns as the backup. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On the return, here's Agnew. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will take over.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him out to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Amendola, he was the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye, Mike Daniels, in for the sack. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Here's Freeman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Ready. 8-3.
Good. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On third down, Freeman. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is. Definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Running from the gun, Johnson. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready. 180.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. 12 yards on the return that time. That possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you get some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about it right here.
Freeman again, first down carry. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. This is Freeman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is Freeman on first and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 38. And McManus able to put it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, they'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I'd love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of...
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Ready?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Will Parks. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
McManus now for the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check.
Stafford gives to Johnson on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Stanford. Open man is Galladay, complete.
We play to win. Let's go.
Stanford now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Stanford. And one deep for Curse. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication no matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson's in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Ready, set.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down. And try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. On 3rd down, Freeman. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Agnew now to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Around the NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On 1st down at Stanford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. An 8-yard gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
Single. Rush 32. Rush in.
On 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
Any weapon. Defense wins championships, baby. Check 37. Check 37. Check. Yeah.
Again, they'll run to Freeman. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly because they're not...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Wolfe has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's a second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time. Stafford now to throw. To the right and complete to Galladay. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Stafford now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Jones has it. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and goal, Detroit.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown.
To number 11, Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point good by Prater. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Broncos 19, Lions 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their
Here we
own
go.
35-yard line.
On the ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe to start thinking about playing keeper line.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun able it. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came up for a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
40 to go. Step! 280! Middle! Slant! Look at him!
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Ready up? Mike, 44's Mike. Check. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Clock now on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Royce Freeman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Blocked again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Block now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to roll Freeman. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Check 26. Pilot, 64, weak. Go.
On 3rd and short, going with a tight end. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Jake Black, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Stafford, the all-pro Von Miller there defensively. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Here we go, here we go. 8, read.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
5.
A lot going to throw it here. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Mike Daniels picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Protein spill.
On play action, Rock. Tricks off the center. Pressure again, and down he goes again. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Quick dance, quick dance.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line of the game. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A carry now for McKissick. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. One last throw here for Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they